Have you ever found yourself lying awake at night, watching the clock tick away, wishing you could just fall into a deep, peaceful sleep? Or maybe you wake up feeling more tired than when you went to bed. If that sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. As we get older, sleep can become a bit trickier. What used to come so naturally might now feel like a struggle, and that can really wear on your energy, mood, and overall health. But here's the good news. Better sleep is absolutely possible, no matter your age. Sleep isn't just about resting your body. It's when your mind cleans up the clutter, your cells repair themselves, and your energy tank gets filled back up. When you don't get enough quality sleep, everything from your memory to your mood can take a hit. That's why finding ways to improve sleep is so important, especially after 60 when our bodies need extra care. Today, I want to share with you 7 secrets that can help you sleep better and wake up feeling truly refreshed, ready to enjoy your day with more energy and joy. These aren't complicated tricks or expensive gadgets. They're simple habits and ideas you can start using right away. So, let's get into it. First, let's talk about your bedroom. Have you ever thought about how much your sleep environment affects the quality of your rest? If your bedroom is too bright, too noisy, or even too warm, it can keep your body on high alert instead of helping you relax. Your bedroom should be your personal sleep sanctuary, a calm, cozy place where your body knows it's time to unwind. One of the easiest changes you can make is to keep your room cool. Research shows that your body temperature naturally drops when you fall asleep, and a cooler room helps that process along. Aim for somewhere around 65 degrees Fahrenheit, but if that feels too chilly, find a temperature that feels comfortably cool for you. You may. I'd also want to invest in breathable bedding, something lightweight and soft that doesn't trap heat. And about light, our brains are wired to respond to light cues. Bright lights in the evening, especially blue light from phones or TVs, can confuse your body and tell it to stay awake. So try dimming the lights an hour or so before bedtime. If you like to read, switch to a warm, soft lamp rather than overhead lighting. And consider blackout curtains or an eye mask if street lights or early morning sun tend to sneak in. Now, noise can be another sneaky sleep thief. If you live in a noisy neighborhood or have sounds that disrupt your rest, white noise machines or fans can help mask those interruptions. Sometimes even soft music or nature sounds can create a soothing background that helps you drift off. Once your room is ready to support sleep, it's time to look at your evening routine. This is where a lot of us can unintentionally sabotage our chances of a good night's rest. Think about what you do in the hour before bed. Is it mostly screen time, eating heavy meals, or maybe it's worrying about the day ahead? One secret to better sleep is to create a calming wind-down routine. It's like telling your brain and body, hey, it's time to slow down. For some, this might mean a warm bath or shower to relax muscles and lower body temperature afterward. For others, gentle stretching or deep breathing exercises can ease tension and quiet the mind. And let's talk about that blue light from phones, tablets, and TVs again. It might be tempting to scroll through messages or watch your favorite shows right up until bedtime, but that light tells your brain to stay alert. Try putting away screens at least an hour before you want to sleep. Instead, maybe pick up a book, listen to some soothing music, or practice meditation. Another important piece is what you eat and drink before bed. Many people don't realize how much late-night snacks or drinks can disrupt their sleep. Caffeine, which can linger in your system for hours, is a common culprit. Even a cup of tea or chocolate late in the afternoon might make it harder to fall asleep. And alcohol, while it might help you nod off initially, often leads to restless nights and waking up too early. Try to finish eating at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime, and avoid caffeine after mid-afternoon if you can. If you're thirsty, stick to water or herbal teas that don't contain caffeine. And if you feel hungry close to bedtime, reach for a light snack that combines protein and carbs, like a small handful of nuts with fruit. This can keep your blood sugar steady and prevent waking up hungry. So far, we've talked about setting up your bedroom environment to be sleep-friendly, and we've looked at calming your evening routine, especially when it comes to lighting, screens, and what you eat or drink before bed. These simple shifts can have a huge impact. Now, there's another secret that often gets overlooked, but is absolutely crucial: the importance of consistency. Our bodies love routine, especially when it comes to sleep. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends, helps regulate your internal clock. This consistency makes falling asleep easier and improves the quality of your rest. I know it can be tempting to stay up late or sleep in on weekends, especially if you didn't sleep well during the week. But keeping a regular schedule helps your body know what to expect. Over time, you'll find it easier to fall asleep and wake up feeling refreshed without that groggy, I need more sleep feeling. It's also helpful to get some sunlight during the day. Natural light exposure, especially in the morning, signals your brain, that it's daytime and helps balance your sleep-wake cycle. Even a short walk outside or sitting near a sunny window can make a difference. All right, now that we've talked about how to create a perfect sleep environment, calm your evenings, and keep a consistent schedule, there's one more thing I want to share before we move on. It's about managing those moments when sleep just won't come. Many people over 60 find themselves lying awake in bed, watching the minutes tick by and feeling more and more frustrated. This stress can make it even harder to fall asleep. If you find this happening, try getting up and doing something quiet and relaxing, like reading or listening to soft music, until you feel sleepy again. Avoid bright lights or screens during this time because they'll signal your brain to stay awake. Learning to be patient with yourself and letting go of the pressure to fall asleep right away can actually help reduce anxiety around bedtime. Remember, sleep is a natural process. You're not failing if it takes a little longer sometimes. So you've started making your bedroom a cozy retreat, calmed your evenings, paid attention to what you eat and drink, embraced a consistent routine, and found ways to manage restless nights. These steps lay a solid foundation for better sleep. And the great thing is, you don't need to change everything overnight. Even small improvements can add up quickly. Now that you've started creating a calming environment and a steady routine, let's dive into some deeper ways to support your body for better sleep. One of the most powerful secrets is moving your body during the day. Exercise is often talked about for staying healthy and strong, but it's also incredibly helpful for improving sleep quality. You don't have to run marathons or join a gym. Even gentle activities like walking, stretching, or light yoga can make a big difference. When you get regular movement, your body feels more ready to rest come bedtime. Think of it as a natural way to use up some of your energy, so your body says, okay, now I'm ready to slow down and recharge. There's a little timing to keep in mind though. Exercising too close to bedtime might actually wake you up instead of helping you relax. Try to finish any moderate to intense activity at least 3 hours before you plan to sleep. If evening is your only option, keep it light, like gentle stretches or a slow walk, and avoid anything that gets your heart racing. Besides helping your body physically, exercise releases feel-good chemicals called endorphins. These can ease stress and anxiety, which are big sleep blockers. So even a short daily walk or some chair yoga can improve both how fast you fall asleep and how deeply you sleep through the night. Another secret is to pay attention to your natural rhythms, your body's own internal clock, or what scientists call the circadian rhythm. This rhythm tells your body when it's time to be awake and when to rest. When it gets out of sync, sleep problems often follow. One of the biggest disruptors of this rhythm is irregular exposure to light, especially artificial light. We talked earlier about dimming the lights in the evening, but the flip side is making sure you get plenty of natural light during the day. This helps reset your internal clock and strengthens your sleep-wake cycle. If you find you spend a lot of time indoors, try stepping outside every morning, even if just for 10 or 15 minutes. The fresh air and sunlight signal your brain to release hormones that keep you alert during the day and help you wind down at night. Now, if you're someone who naps during the day, this next tip is really important. Napping can be a wonderful way to recharge, but long or late naps can interfere with nighttime sleep. If you do nap, try to keep it short, about 20 to 30 minutes, and earlier in the afternoon. That way, it won't throw off your ability to fall asleep when bedtime rolls around. Speaking of winding down, let's talk about relaxation techniques. Many people underestimate how much our minds keep us awake, especially if they tend to worry or replay the day's events as soon as their head hits the pillow. This mental chatter can block the natural flow into restful sleep. One effective way to quiet your mind is by practicing relaxation exercises before bed. This could be simple deep breathing, where you slowly breathe in through your nose for a count of 4, hold for 4, and breathe out gently through your mouth for 4. Doing this a few times can calm your nervous system and ease tension. Another option is guided meditation or progressive muscle relaxation, where you focus on tensing and then relaxing different muscle groups. This helps shift your focus away from worries and towards physical calmness. There are plenty of free apps or online videos tailored for seniors that walk you through these techniques in a gentle, easy-to-follow way. You might also find it helpful to keep a journal by your bed. Writing down any worries or to-dos before you lie down can clear your mind and reduce stress. Sometimes putting thoughts on paper takes their weight off your mind, making it easier to relax. Now, one of the most overlooked factors in sleep quality is hydration. Drinking enough water throughout the day keeps your body functioning well, but timing is everything. Drinking too much too close to bedtime can lead to frequent trips to the bathroom during the night, which disrupts sleep. Try to stay well hydrated during the day, but taper off fluids about an hour or two before bed. That way you minimize interruptions, but still give your body the fluids it needs. Herbal teas can be a good alternative in the evening, especially ones like chamomile or lavender, which are known for their calming properties. Just make sure they're caffeine-free. Sometimes, even when we do everything right, sleep problems persist. If that's the case for you, it might be worth talking to your doctor. There could be underlying issues like sleep apnea, restless leg syndrome, or medication side effects affecting your rest. Addressing these with a healthcare professional can make a huge difference and open the door to better nights. But before we get ahead of ourselves, it's important to remember that many of these sleep secrets work best together. Think of them like puzzle pieces. Improving your bedroom, managing light and screen time, moving your body, tuning into your natural rhythms, practicing relaxation, and managing hydration all support one another to create the best possible sleep environment. And the best part? You don't have to make all these changes at once. Even starting with one or two can have noticeable effects. Maybe tonight you'll try dimming the lights earlier or doing some gentle stretches before bed. Or tomorrow you might make a point to step outside in the morning sun. These small steps add up, and over time, they can help you reclaim the deep, restorative sleep your body needs to feel refreshed, alert, and joyful each day. Now that you've got a good handle on creating a peaceful sleep environment, moving your body, syncing with your natural rhythms, and calming your mind, there are just a couple more secrets to share. Ones that really help deepen your sleep and make waking up a joy instead of a chore. One often overlooked factor is managing your exposure to noise, not just in the bedroom, but throughout the day. Chronic noise exposure can raise your stress levels and make it harder to relax when it's finally time to sleep. If you live in a noisy neighborhood or have sounds inside the house that bother you, it's worth finding little ways to soften those noises. Earplugs can be helpful, but also consider soundproofing measures like thick curtains, rugs, or even rearranging furniture to block noise. But beyond blocking noise, there's something called white noise, steady, gentle background sound like a fan, a white noise machine, or soft rain sounds that can actually help some people fall asleep faster. It works by masking sudden sounds that might wake you up and creating a soothing, predictable audio backdrop. It's worth trying if sudden noises often interrupt your rest. The very last secret might surprise you, but it's all about the mindset you bring to sleep. If you think about sleep as a chore or a battle every night, that tension itself can keep you awake. Instead, try to see bedtime as a special moment, your daily gift to yourself, a time to rest, recharge, and nurture your body and mind. When you approach sleep with kindness and patience, it can change how you feel about it and make the whole process smoother. It's normal to have nights that don't go as planned. We all do. What matters most is what you do the next day and the habits you build over time. Little changes, done consistently, have a way of transforming your sleep and your life. So, to bring it all together, the 7 secrets we've explored are about creating a cozy, calming bedroom, winding down your evenings carefully, keeping a regular sleep schedule, moving your body during the day, syncing with natural light, practicing relaxation techniques, managing hydration and noise, and finally, embracing a gentle, positive mindset about sleep. Each of these pieces works together to support your health, happiness, and independence. Better sleep doesn't just mean more hours in bed, it means feeling more alive and vibrant every day. Imagine waking up with energy that surprises you, clear thinking, and a brighter mood. That's the kind of rest your body deserves. I'd love to hear about your experiences. Have you tried any of these tips before? Or maybe you have your own secret that helps you sleep better. Share your thoughts in the comments below so we can all learn from each other. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. I'm here to share practical advice and encouragement to help you live your best life every day. Remember, it's never too late to improve your sleep and your health. These small steps can lead to big changes. Here's to waking up refreshed, feeling ready, and living fully at any age. Thank you so much for watching, and take good care of yourself.